Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Would you design your child? It's the year 2045. Scientific advances and ethical guardrails have made it possible for prospective parents to ensure their child is altruistic, intelligent, and so on. Examples of the ethical guardrails? Gene editing would be free to the poor to avoid exacerbating income inequality, and parents could freely decide whether or not to gene edit. If I were a prospective parent in 2045, would I opt to edit my future child's genes? Or would I take my chances in the genetic lottery? Here's why I wouldn't gene edit. Although I am an atheist, I would feel a visceral ew at the thought of, as they say, tampering with God. I'd also wonder whether, if most people chose to have gene-edited babies, would competition for survival become too fierce? Here's why I would gene edit. I'd want my child to start out life without a strike or two against him or her. I'd want my child to maximize chances of being successful and generous. And selfishly, it would be easier for me as a parent to have a child who was kind rather than malevolent, smart rather than slow, healthy rather than diseased. If I were to gene edit my future child, what characteristics might I select? I would opt for a quite intelligent child. The ability to reason, analyze, synthesize, remember, and communicate crisply is prerequisite to success, prerequisite to contributing to society, and prerequisite to being someone I could resolve conflicts with reason, not power. I would opt for a child who balanced altruism with self-care. Either extreme has too many liabilities. The narcissist who cares only for him or herself, and on the other end, the self-sacrificing Mother Teresa, who becomes a doormat for friends, for family, and coworkers. Yes, I would want a child to have a reasonably attractive face and a body that didn't predispose to obesity, but I wouldn't opt for my child to be a 10. That's for two reasons. I wouldn't want to contribute to undue uniformity among people. Plus, that could make my child rely too much on their looks, relying on their sizzle more than their steak. Of course, I'd want my child healthy, no predispositions to early death, cancers, diabetes, stroke, or heart attack. Similarly, regarding mental health, no predisposition to, for example, severe depression, schizophrenia, or autism. I would want my child to have executive function within the normal range of focus, distractibility, and freedom from paralyzing procrastination. I wouldn't want to contribute to an act-alike populace, so I'd also let the genetic lottery play out regarding personality traits like openness, that is, the tendency to be imaginative, curious, and open to new experiences, rather than being versus being practical and conventional. Extroversion, outgoing, energetic, and assertive, versus being reserved and preferring a lot of alone time. Agreeableness, cooperative and warm versus more competitive and individualistic. How about you? If you wanted a child, would you let the genetic lottery do its thing, or would you make some selections? If so, what? Feel free to post your comments in the comments in the comment section below. It may take a good number of years for this thought experiment to become a reality, but progress is already being made. In any event, that's Would You Design Your Child? As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is Thought Experiments, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.